Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone's doing well. And we got another eating video. So I went to the gym and I've been having car problems for like 2 months now. I made some fixes for myself, and then a month after I did those fixes, some more problems came up, and I've been trying to fix them by myself for a while now. And I was like, okay, I can't figure it out. I'm gonna take the car to the dealership, and all the symptoms that it's getting leads to a failing head gasket. So the head gasket is really deep in the engine, so you have to take half the engine apart in order to get to it. And that's what the service advisor told me. They said, I don't want to tell you this, but based off of everything you're telling me, it's the head gasket. And I was like, by the way, how much you guys normally charge for it? And they told me 8,000. So right now I'm waiting for the actual diagnosis of it. So I thought, why not grab some eats, head to the water, record a video. But yeah, I don't know, thinking about this. So yeah, I have Subway. I'll open it up, let y'all know what I got. But yeah, they told me 8,000 to fix this problem. And honestly, if this is the case, I will probably try to fix it on my own, but it's gonna take a while. It's gonna be a lot of work, because I'd rather have the car out of commission for like 2 months and me working on it whenever I have time, rather than spending that $8,000. But yeah, having these problems just makes me think about like perspective, and like, yeah, this is tough. That's all I can say. This is how life is, and this is what owning a car is like. You'll always have unexpected problems. You'll always deal with these things in your life, but it's how do you handle adversity? How do you handle problems when it happens? And what always grounds me is that these problems that I'm having is good problems, right? Because I own a car, I have my own car. This is a good problem to have, is car problems. Problems with your car that you own. And I'm thinking, I'm blessed enough to have these problems, and that's what keeps me grounded with all the adversity that I face, all the problems that life throws at me, all of it. It's like, these problems to me are good problems to have. Does it suck? Yeah, of course. Spending $8,000 on a repair sucks. $8,000 that I don't have. And that's why I always fix things by myself with my own car. And I couldn't figure out what's wrong because I don't have the tools, whatever. But it's like, how do you handle the problems in your life? So I always get like this is ham and turkey on Italian herb and cheese with a bunch of random stuff in it. But yeah, I always get it double toasted. But yeah, I don't know. Because everything is about perspective, right? I could look at this and be like, why? Why is this happening to me? Or I just want to sell the car. I want to get rid of all my problems and sell it, because that's what a lot of people would do. A lot of people would say, yeah, I don't want to fix it. I'm going to just sell it, buy a new car. But so I also just love my car in general. I love my car. This is my first car ever. And I don't want to sell it. Like, it is my baby. I put a lot of time, effort into it. I saved up years for this car and watched it all the time, take care of it, all of it. So I don't want to just sell it. And yeah, this job that I'm going to tackle is a lot. Hopefully it's not that. Hopefully it's not the head gasket, but I think it is, because I've been doing non-stop research about this car, the engine, and this is one of the common problems that it does have. But yeah, it's like, what is your perspective on the problems that you have in life? Because these, to me, are privileged problems. You have the privilege to own a car, and now you have to deal with the problems that comes with the privilege. Because a lot of people do not have the same privilege as I do, and I am aware of that. I have that perspective of, yeah, this is what I chose. I chose to buy a car, and there's a lot of problems with having a car. But yeah, like, I don't really feel upset or angry. Just like, it's how it be. Like, what can I do? What can I do but solve the problem? And it's like that with everything in your life. That's the perspective and the reasoning that you have to have through all the problems in your life. What can you do? Because a lot of people, they'll just sit in their misery. They'll sit in their sadness. But it's like, what can you do except solve the problem? What can you do except find the solution? And that's the mindset that we have to have is the, sorry, I'm still recovering from sickness. So like, but you have to have the solutions-based mindset, because a lot of us, we don't have it. We don't have the mindset of, I have a problem, I need to find a solution. We have the problem of, why? Why is this happening? What am I going to do? What can you do except solve the problem, except move forward? There's nothing else that you can do. Because honestly, this was worst case scenario. Worst case problem was that it is the head gasket. Because $8,000 can buy me a new car. So no, if that is it, which I think it is, then I'll just take 3 months and try to do it myself. But yeah, you also have to have like the worst case scenario, like, because a lot of people, they have the worst case scenario mindset. They think, what if the worst happens? But you have to hope for the best, but be prepared for the worst. I hope it's not this. I hope it's not the head gasket. But if they call me up and say, hey, we're finished, bad news, head gasket, I'm prepared for it. I'm prepared for whatever situation, whatever outcome they tell me. But yeah, of course, I'm going to be hopeful, because hope is all you have. You have to hope that things will work out. You have to hope that things are the best case scenario. Maybe they won't. Probably sometimes, a lot of the times in life, they will not be. But you have to be prepared for if it's not, but hope for the best. Because if you always live your life on some, yeah, worst case is always going to happen. You will never live your life, and you'll always stop yourself from living, and you'll always be overthinking constantly. But yeah, overthinking is something that a lot of us do. We overthink situations that may not happen, because yeah, I'm thinking, what happens? What will I do if it's worst case scenario? But you have to handle your problems as they come, because then you're always constantly thinking about worst case, about everything in your life. What if this happens? What if that happens? But it's dealing with the things when they arrive. When it happens, you'll deal with it. But you are also prepared for the worst. Mentally, you're prepared. Financially, all of it. You have to prepare for if things don't go the way that you plan them to. But the most grounding things are always, to me, is perspective. Because, like I said, this is a privileged problem to have. So it's like, what in your life is also a privileged problem? What in your life are you getting upset over, you're throwing a fit over, you're letting it ruin your day? And it's a privileged problem. You're getting upset because you have a job. You're getting upset at people at your workplace, but that's a privileged problem to have, because a lot of people, they don't have a job, and you're complaining about the job you have. You're complaining about the coworkers that you have. You might be in a relationship and you're complaining about your partner. That's a privileged problem to have, because a lot of people, they would love to be in a relationship. They would love to have a loving partner, and you're always complaining about them. Like, everything is about putting things into perspective. You're complaining about these things that some people would do anything to have. Some people are searching for a job. Some people are searching for a partner. You're complaining about it. Those are the privileged problems in your life. And like, I'm not ever trying to like diminish somebody's problems or telling you, yeah, your life is so easy or whatever, but it's, some problems in life are not that big. That's just the perspective and the mindset that I have through all these problems that I'm having. And yeah, there are a lot of personal things in my life that I will never share with people, because like, car problems is such like a, not a personal thing, right? Everybody deals with things, and yeah, personal problems I don't think is something I will ever talk about online, because it's personal, right? It's like something that I go through, and I don't think that sharing it is a good thing. Even with like a lot of people in my life, I don't share my problems with, because I know I can deal with them on my own. I know I can handle them on my own, because oversharing is something that a lot of people do. Man, I've been yapping too much. I still got another half of my, another half of my sandwich left. So I'm gonna end the video here. Enjoy my sandwich. Enjoy the view. Just like water vibes. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want updates about the car, maybe I'll update y'all in the future. You'll probably won't see me recording in the car a lot anymore, if that's the case. But yeah, if y'all want updates, if y'all even made it this far, thank you. Let me know. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, week, weekend. Enjoy the summer while it lasts. And I'll see you in the next one.